Hey, welcome to Roller. Today we're going to do an emphasis of myofascial release on the upper body. That means everything from the tailbone up. So that's going to include the lumbar and loosening up those hips, which is always great. Nice thing about the hips is they get included in the upper and lower. And then in our Pilates segment, we're going to do some balance on the end of the roller. So if you need a little mat to be sitting on the end of the roller or a little folded towel, I suggest you get that now so we can flow right into it when the time comes. And then, of course, our fabulous stretch. So let's start seated on the roller and just rolling back and forth. Just loosening up our bodies. This is where we start every single time because what it does is as you can feel, if you put your hands at your side, you can feel your hips opening up, right? So you know that you're going to start getting those essential body parts. And the part I said that gets hit no matter what we're doing with getting them ready to work, right? So one of the things I'm going to do today while we're doing that is roll our shoulders back. So we're going to roll our shoulders back as we roll on our glutes. So we're going to do 8 rolls back. So that's 3, 4, 5, because we rest on these shoulders, right? 6 when we do the upper body. 7, so I'm going to give them some release. 8, just like I'm doing with the hips. 1, good. 2, 3, yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're going to slip above that tailbone and go up and down that lumbar. We'll give it a little bit of a diagonal so we don't get the long shot of just my legs. All right, up and down the lumbar. So here's important things. Stay on the hard stuff so you don't go above that rib cage, that lumbar cage. So you want to go to the top of the vertebrae and down to the tailbone. The hands should be very softly touching the floor. You're not resting on them. So there's no weight on those hands. And you can have those hands with very open fingers so that you can feel release from the wrists and the shoulders. So we keep our belly button to our spine. We know that. So that's kind of cool. Let me see back here. And just going up and down here to get ourselves started. Good. Now, what we're going to do is going to be a little different today. Usually we cross the legs right away or lean to one side. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the right arm over to the left and go up and down. And you can see that this already shifts how the roller hits the body, right? We're getting a little more length on the right side than the left. And mean baby to push off with that right leg or whatever side you're using. I like to say the first side and the second side, but then people get confused. So keeping the body still centered, even though you have your arm across, we're going to feel that, right? Change. Beautiful. Then put the arm back. Do 4 here in the center. Good. 2. Beautiful. 3. Keep your head on your spine, not drop back, not push forward. And 4. And then we're going to take it across, keeping the chest to the center. Pushing off with that leg. 1. Yeah. 2. Good. 3. Going for 8. 4. 5. You might have to adjust a little bit as you go. 6. The most important thing is try to keep yourself as even as possible. 7 and 8. And now put the hand back and 8 in the middle. 1. Pull the belly in. 2. Remember, not hard on those hands. 3. So you don't want to feel any vibration through those hands. Nice and light. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to do one side at a time. So keeping one leg in the center, we just walk one leg out to around the inside of our shoulder. So maybe our ear up and down. Let's do 8 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nice, 7, and 8. Now, keeping it in that same position, I want you to tuck it under the other leg. So it's still coming right down and you're still facing forward, up and down. So you'll feel your hip stretching here as your knee reaches to the floor. 2, nice, 3. So you're getting some extra opening here. A lot of pelvic work. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring that leg up and take it out to a wider stance. This time, just that leg is at the shoulder, out in the shoulder. Good. 2. Good. You feel very wide, wide pressure on the back of the lumbar. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now bring that knee in and then up and down. 1. So your foot is on the inside edge. 2, 3, 4, 5. The more angles we can work, the more we're going to get. 6, because we are not square. 7 and 8. Bring it back to center. Put that foot to the ceiling. Take it as far as it can go, up and down. 4, 8, 1. And now it feels like we're lifted a little bit off the other side. 2, 3. Yeah. 4. It's really pushing down on it. It feels really good. 5 to me. 6. I like getting this lumbar as loose as possible. And if you've just been on an airplane, 7, you're probably going to love this. 8. And then you take it out and down. Okay, not a cute sight, but who cares? Now I want you to lift off the other glute just a little bit. So get on top of your fingertips here, just to tilt yourself over a little bit. Yeah. And then I want you to find that pocket in the hip and just sit on it. Sit on that pocket in the hip. So there's that little indentation right there. You know what I'm talking about? Where the ball joint comes in. I want you to sit in that pocket. While you're doing that, we're going to bring the other leg over and have it push down on it. Try to keep your chest centered. You're on the fingertips on one side, flat hand on the other, leg pushing into the thigh. It's a lot of stuff going on here. All right, take that leg back to center. Good, and just keep holding that. Yeah. And then you're going to bring it up, and then you're going to bring the other leg up, and then up and down. 2, 3. Getting a lot of nice hip opening here. 4. Nice. 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to walk them all back to the positions that we started with. 8. So we're walking it back to shoulder, both of them. 1, keeping your chest centered. So you have a little bit of a lean here. 2, 3. Good job. 4. I feel so much going on here. 5. Hope you're getting that vibe. 2, 6. Nice. 7 and 8. And then into that ear, up and down. 1, 2, 3. Your hands should be flat by now. Both of them. 4 are on your fingertips, but even. 5. They stop having one on the fingertips. 6, 7, and 8. Bring it back to center. I'm going to bring you back up onto your glute before we go to the other side, just to get your shoulders relaxed. So let's put our hands together and push them out and forth. Yeah, drop them. Right? Let's do that. All right. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. All right, hands come behind again. Take the first leg out, just to the ear. Up and down for 8. 2. Good. 3, belly button to spine. 4, 5, 6. Good. 7, I'm way back here. And 8. All right, drop that knee right where it is. It goes this way. Right. Put the foot under the leg. 1. Yes. 2. 3. Good job. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then bring it back up. It goes out to the shoulder, or out to the inside the shoulder. 1. I'm getting a little too far back. Keep this going. 2. Walking into my background. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. 7, and 8, and then you drop that foot inside. It's on the inside of your foot. The knee is going into the other leg. 2, 3, 4. Pull the belly in. 5. Right? You're still not pushing into those hands. Thank goodness. 6, 7, and 8. Bring it back up and take it all the way out, up and down. 1. Good. 2. Perfect. 3. Good. 4. Yes. 5. We're not pushing into our shoulders. We're smart that way. 6, 7, and 8. And drop it down. And we're going to try to find that hip pocket. 2. It might feel harder on one side than the other. 3. But we're used to that. 4, 5. Good job. 6, 7, and 8. Find that pocket. Let it sit there. Yay, we love that. Really push into it. And then bring the leg up, bring the other one over to it, and you're still in the center. 1, 2, I know I'm doing diagonal, but you know, 3, legs are still over there. 4, good, you're sitting on that hip. 5, 6, chest is still centered. 7, and 8, bring it into the shoulder. 1, good, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and where that ear is, yeah. Almost done with this part, and then we'll go to the upper rib cage, upper vertebrae, thoracic curve. Yeah. 2 more. Nice. Let's bring ourselves back up to the center again. I want you to put your legs long, put your arms down to your legs, and forward fold. So we're taking the back in reverse position. This is your counter stretch. Curl yourself up, slide off the roller, and we're going to go for the upper body. So our rules are we stay on the hard stuff, we wrap our arms tightly around our head, we lift our glutes, feet are in front of our knees, and up and down. 2, nice, and 3, full range of motion, shoulders to the bottom of the rib cage. 4, nice, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to do the same thing we did with the arms on the bottom. I want you to take one arm across to the waist on the other side. So wrap it around your body, up and down for 8. 1. Yeah, changes the curve a little bit. 2, 3, up and down. 4, make sure you have that head supported but not pushed or dangling back. 5, feeling that in that shoulder blade of the lifted arm a lot. 6, 7, and 8. And put that hand back behind and wrap the other one around. 1, stay in the center. 2, 3, 4. It's nice and big on that wrapped arm. 5. I'm producing heat. 6. I can feel like the heat on the roller. 7, and 8. Put both arms around. Go up and down for 4. Take it up and down. 1. Good job. 2. Nice. 3. Ooh, crack, crack. How can I be doing this so long and still get any cracks? 4. All right, come below the shoulder blades and just hold it. I'm going to hold it for 15 seconds. So just breathe into it and let it sink into that below the shoulder blade position. You have 5 more seconds. Now you're going to take the arms over and just hold it right there, another 15 seconds. So you're over to your first side, keeping your body centered. All right, and that big stretch. And then drop those hips to that side, release your arms. All right, what I'd like you to do is go right to the edge and put it right into your armpit, reaching that arm with the palm down. All right, we're just going to stack our knees, give ourselves a nice little lap right here. Now put the arm up and roll forward right here. Not very far, diagonal. I'm putting my arm into the corner of the room. So where the ceiling and the wall meet, that's where we're holding this. Nice. Just hold it right there. Then I want you to bring that elbow down to the floor, chin above the roller. And breathe into it. And then bring yourself back to the side. You're going to make a circle, a rainbow with your arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, looking straight ahead, keeping your head on your tailbone. 6, 7, and 8. Now you're going to flip it over and put your elbow into the mat and do a bicep curl. 1. So right up over the elbow. 2. You don't have to go all the way to your head. 3, just right here. We want to feel the movement inside of that shoulder. 5, 6, 7, and hold it here on 8, and we lift and lower. 1, nice and slow. Try to get the elbow all the way to the floor. 3, that's where the work happens, when you're pushing into it. 4, 5, push down. 6, 7, and 8. Now holding it in that 90-degree position, tick-tock it forward. Feel that movement in your shoulder. 2, nice. 3, feeling it open up. 4, 5, 6, that's incredible. 7, and 8. Now hold it, let it land on the floor. Let it land right there, and just hold it. Now flatten it to the mat. Bring your foot behind, lift yourself up, put it on the side of your lats, and go up and down those lats. 2, good. 3, 4, stay a little bit forward. 5, 6, oh, you made an appearance. Hi, baby. 7, are you okay? And 8, can you get out of my way? No? Those are my toes. All right, push off. You want your back of your arm onto the roller and roll on that tricep. 2, 3, 4, 5, good job. 6, 7, nice, and 8. Let's bring ourselves up, switch our roller to the other side so that we can be facing the camera. Let's take it back to our backs again. Our position up and down for 8. 1, 2, 3. Giving you all the good rolling you can get today. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. And 8. Below the shoulders, and then sweep it around. And hold it right there. Beautiful. Just hang on to it. All right, bring yourself around, and then you're going to take that diagonal reach, curling a little bit forward, feeling it in your armpit, and being at the end helps for the next position, right? All right, then we bring it around, our chin above the roller. Really opens everything up. Okay, bring yourself back to the side. Your palm is down, and you're going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Flip it over, elbow into the floor. 1, bicep curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's take it off. 1, ouch. 2, remember be a little roll forward. 3, 4, out. 5, 6, this one hurts. 7, you can tell, right? And 8, lower it down, and then tick-tock it forward. Nice. And hold it right there. But let's do about 8 of those too. 3, 4, good job. 5, nice. 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're coming up onto our little plank here and up and down is the left. Good. 3, 4, wow. 5, 6, nice. 7, and 8. Good job. Then we bring ourselves up, get the tricep on here and roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, beautiful. 7, and 8. Wow. And then come back to the center. We'll just do 4 in the center. I know that was long, but that was such a great upper body. Check out. 3, and great. So let's get a roller in position for the next part. So you want to beside your mat, right? Get alongside your mat, and then you're going to come down just the same way that we come down to the mat. All right, sitting on the end of the roller right next to the booster. So what's mommy doing here? What are you doing? All right, head over tailbone, belly button to spine. Good. So you're all the way at the end, and then curl yourself down. We're going to do the end exercises after we do 1 minute of the reverse hold. So just wriggle your body around and just tighten it across that roller. Breathe however you want. We're just going to do this counter stretch for 1 minute. Now just go ahead and breathe up down the spinal column. You can do calming, nervous system, breaths, whatever you need. You're halfway there, so if you want to change strategies, go right ahead. Last 10 seconds. All right, I want you to put your hands to your side, curl your head first, curl your upper body, curl yourself up to the end of the roller. Now I'm going to readjust. You can stay right where you are so that you can see what we're doing. All right, you're sitting at the end of your roller. We're going to do some pipe work and some balance work. We're not going to do closed eyes today. Get your head over your tailbone. Your knees, your feet are slightly in front of your knees and you're pulled up. Shoulder blades are down. Lift your arms up in front of your elbow or ears and walk back for 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 20-second hold, belly button to the spine. Let's not push our feet to the floor. They're touching lightly into the floor. Bye, buddy. Yeah, go eat your breakfast. Take a big inhale and exhale and bring yourself up nice and slow. All right, we're going to go back for 30 seconds, but we're going to do the marching arms, the little tin soldier position. So inhale up, take it back to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 30 seconds of marching the arms. Good. Yes. You're back. You're weaving a little bit. Why are you weaving? Why are you weaving? Pull the belly in, Brewster. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Good. Keep going. Last few seconds. Nice. Last 5. Now put the arms together and bring yourself up. All right, now we're going to go back for 2 and start taking each leg off the floor. So this is going to be heavy on your hip, maybe. So inhale up, come back 1, 2, take one leg off the floor and hold it for 20 seconds. We're not pushing the other foot into the floor. That's cool. It's nice and lightly held. You're working with all this kind of wiggling around stuff. It's okay. It's part of what happens, right? Just a few more seconds. Inhale and exhale and lower it down and bring yourself up. What do you think, Brew? You think that was good? All right, we're going to do that same leg. Going into that same position, but pushing our leg to straight and back to 45. So inhale up, come back. 1, 2, take the leg off into 45, push it out and in. This is going to be 20 seconds. Good. You can just hold it if this is just too much for you, but usually the movement supplies more blood to the area, and so it's not as hard as just holding it. 5 more seconds. Good. Nice. And bring it down and bring yourself up. And remember, every little wiggle where you're trying to keep your balance are your muscle fibers working. So even if you feel like I'm off balance, I'm doing a shitty job, you're actually still working those muscles. Okay, we're going to take it out to the side and hold it. So inhale up, come back 1, 2, lift and take it out to the side. You can just be as far as the shoulder and hold it for 20. Now this is going to be heavy on your hip. Good. Hang out there. Beautiful. Rooster's looking at my leg. So why is its leg on my blanket, near my blanket? Yes. Here we go. We take ourselves off center, then bring it back, lower it down, and bring yourself up. All right, we're going to do a windshield wiper out to that position for 20 seconds. All right. And then we have 1 more to go, and then we're going to the other side. So inhale up, come back, 1, 2, lift it off, and take it out for 20 seconds. 2, don't have to count. Yeah. So at your own pace. Great. That's 10 seconds already. Goes fast. Nice. Good job. Beautiful. 5 more seconds. And last one here. Bring it back to center and bring it up. Yay. This feels so good. You don't think it's so good? Okay, let's go to the other side. Oh, my last one was going to be. All right, get your head over your tailbone, Brewster. Bring it up, take it back 1, 2, lift the leg off the floor for 20. And hold it there. Woo! This side I'm not as balanced. You need to look straight ahead and breathe deeply. 5 more seconds. Lower that foot and bring it up. Get yourself nice and tall over your tailbone. Good. All right, now we're going to push it out for that 20 seconds. So inhale up, take it back. 1, 2, leg off the floor, push it out. 1, 2. Oh, now I remember what I was going to do. Why am I counting? It's 20 seconds. Yeah, it's 20 seconds. What are you thinking about? Yes. Good. You're a good doggy. Yeah, last few seconds. And lower it down, and then come up and lift your body up. Good. I don't think he likes this workout. It's not his type. I think he likes when I count because it feels like something routine in his ears. All right, we're going to take it up. We're going to walk it back 1, 2, and take the leg out to the side and hold it right there for 20. Good. Ooh, I'm going to pull that belly in more to hold myself on. Yeah, you can hear me breathing because I need it. 5 more seconds. Bring it in, lower it down, and bring yourself up. And now we're going to do the windshield wiper. Ooh, I feel everything in my hips. How about you? Ooh. All right, inhale up, take it back. 1, 2. Let's do that windshield wiper out there for 20 seconds. Again, you don't want to do anything with that opposite leg. Just let it be part of your balance. This is really not working for me. Good. Yes. 5 more seconds. Yeah. And there we go. And bring yourself up, lower, and let's take a turn to the front. There we go. Let's just hold it there. Keep your head over your tailbone. Oh, and let's go to the other side. So we're on lifting up, getting your head over your tailbone. And then come back to center. Great job. I want you to lie down before we go to our stretch. We're going to lie down and we're going to do some little knee lifts here. Pull that shoulder around. And bring one leg in. Get a nice squeeze. Of course, you're below, right? The knee, you're not on it, and you're squeezing that in. Breathe. Nice. Squeeze it in, let that hip extend. Then take that leg up. Nice. Hold it up there. Just hold it up there. And you're going to circle. Big circle. 1, 2. Have the other foot off the floor or in tabletop. 4, 5, 6. Palms to the ceiling. Elbows off the floor. And 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. I'm just loosening everything up. 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, and 8. And you put that foot to the floor while you bring the other one in and get that big breath. Such a relief. And bring that other leg up into tabletop. 1, 2, palms to the ceiling, elbows off the floor. 3, 4. Everything is a light touch. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Back to tabletop. Take both legs up. Flex them pretty hard. Good. Curl your body up toward it. You're opening the back of your body. And then bring everything down. Cool. Slide onto your mat. Let your body melt apart. Take a nice deep breath here. And 2 more. Feeling the opening. 1 more. All right, let's get a roller under us. We're going to do those diagonal stretches today. I'm going to stick on my mat to get the hip open. Actually, I will do it diagonally so you can see it. All right, so we're taking ourselves onto our right here. Don't do anything yet. I want you to put the knees together, stretching inward, and then take the knees apart, stretching out. And bring them to tabletop, or bring them to the ceiling, and then we're going into our stretch right here. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower, and hold it there. Breathe into it, pointing both legs, but not super hard. Good. Your shoulders are even on the floor, even though you have one arm up. About 10 more seconds. Nice. You've got to keep that belly flat. That gets everything long. Okay, come into that flexed bent leg that have happy baby pose. What I'd like you to do is massage your foot. Twist each toe, and then put your fingers between the toes, kind of open them up. And then massage your metatarsal, the ball of your foot. Thumb along the instep if you have one. Squeeze your heel. Then extend that leg over the shoulder. All right, so you're going to try to go to a true diagonal. So you take the other leg out to the other side. So you're creating a true diagonal. 2 pull downs. Big inhale and exhale, lower. And big inhale and exhale, lower. And you have 20 seconds here. Breathing into it. All right, nice job. And then we're gonna bend that leg again, not pressure, but we're gonna rotate the ankle one direction because we need to do the ankle, and then the other. And then you're gonna extend the leg past the shoulder. So you're gonna put your hand on the inside. Take the other leg out for a true diagonal. Big inhale and exhale lower. And big inhale and exhale lower. And that's 20 seconds. Keep your shoulders even on the floor, your belly button to your spine, your head nice and long. Yeah, about 10 more seconds. Beautiful. Now start by bringing that leg, that outside leg back to center, and then bringing your lifted leg out to a straight to the side opening. So you're pushing all the way down. I've had a little trouble because of my background. You're pushing all the way down with that open thigh. Now, this glute is not coming off the roller. You shouldn't be able to put your hands under it. All right. Breathe into it. You're looking at the ceiling. You only need to look when I'm changing positions. All right, let's bring that leg up, sorry, and then take it across. The hip goes to the ceiling. You're holding the roller on the back side here. Pressure feels good on the hip. 10 more seconds. Inhale and exhale, bring it back up. Bring the other leg beside it. You might see a length difference. And then switch. Big inhale and exhale lower. Big inhale and exhale lower. Oh, good. It's now starting to move. Exhale lower. Remember, you can massage half a minute here. You can massage your hip crease to help open up the hammy. Beautiful. I feel extension everywhere. Extension everywhere. Yay. Good job. All right. Bring it down to half the happy baby pose. We're going to massage the feet, twisting the toes, getting in between them, massaging the metatarsal, the ball of the foot, finger or thumb, stroking the instep, squeezing the heel, getting all that good stuff happening here, and then extending over the shoulder, taking the other leg out to a true diagonal. Bring it down 1, bring it down 2, and let's hold it for 20. Keeping your eyes and your chest toward the ceiling. 10 more seconds. That's beautiful. Bring that knee down, rotate the ankle in one direction and then the other. When you open out outside your shoulder, take the other leg out for that true diagonal and big inhale and exhale lower. Feel the separation. And one more time, and here's your 20 seconds. I want to feel like you're really breathing through it. All right, bring that other leg to center. Bring this leg out to the side. Yay. And we're holding it down. Don't let the glute up off the other side of the roller. As if you have to hold the end to pull yourself over, right? And then bring that leg up and take it across. Hip goes to the ceiling and the bend so I can get over. Holding the end of the roller for the tension, which is great. Mine just went another level. It just opened up. Really good. All right, bring it back to center. Both legs are up. You're doing a nice big point with both legs. A nice flex, pushing those heels toward the ceiling. A nice big point. And then bending the knees in that point, holding them bent, taking them to one side, center, and then the other. Center, flexing up, straight legged. taking them to a turn up and bringing the knees halfway down, holding the length in that inner upper thigh. All right, bring them back to parallel. I have to move my lower just a little bit. Okay. Bring the legs up, take them out to the side, let them sink. Don't have any constraints on them right now. Let them sink down. Just really let them sink. Okay. You got this. There we go. So much tension we want to let go of, right? All right, swing and swing and swing. Let's get to the fun part of the day. Yay. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. Good. Last 5. Nice. 4, 3. Nice. 2, 1. And let me stop you here. Swinging leg. And then bend your knees slightly. Get them over the roller. And bring them in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One leg to tabletop, the other leg to tabletop. One foot to the floor, the other to the floor. Lift off. Get the roller out from under you. Stay lifted. Start at the heart as you bring yourself all the way down to the mat. Oh, that felt so good. Put those feet together in the recline butterfly, pushing your palms toward the ceiling down by your knees. So you're just lighting up the ceiling with your whole body right here. Lift and drop those shoulder blades just a little bit more. That's it. Loud your chin down. All right. Bring the back knee forward. Bring the back shoulder forward till you're on your side. Push yourself up to seated. Find your seated position that makes you feel really comfortable and wonderful. Going 8 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Forward. 1, breathing. 2, 3, 4. Belly button in. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's breathe it up 3 times. Take it up. Down. 2 more up. And down. Last time up. And let's land. Thank you for coming to roller today. We did a lot of upper body, and we did some balance, and we did some stretch. I love being here with you. Thank you.